Let's hit start. We're already like half a minute behind. Let's see how this goes. I marked this one as red, which don't care about this. Let's see, TrackDayRacing. Guess we're getting maybe someone who hasn't raced even in a championship. Additionally, and Alpine, I think, as well, which is just like fun that everybody wants to drive the Alpines. Drivers split 2 GT4 here listed. Alpine, Merc, Ginetta, Porsche Cayman, Ginetta. Not Cayman driver that is out of the championship. Oh god. Brett Fearon, and Ryan Sullivan. Sullivan. Yeah, I think Matt Red Fearon is the guy who beat me last time around, which is not as much of a surprise anymore when you consider he's 3000 racing, about as high as I am, in an Alpine versus a Maserati driver. Yeah, I don't stand a chance. Like, come on, dude, you were one of the highest rated drivers, the one that was higher rated, like, was driving a Maserati. Like, there is no reason to. Where is the server? Could I get kindly the server at this rate? Well, there's spaces in between, that's additional fun. Hey, then it shows. Yes, there it is. But there's multiple drivers who are like effectively cheating with the Alpine. Let's see if we can. Honestly, in that case, I'm not expecting actually to finish that high. I mean, we should be still fighting for the podium, but like, that's I think it up on a given. Considering we were not even that far off with the Maserati, finished 4th I think last time. So. You know, I think on the podium it's easy at that point. Especially because the Ginellas are gonna just be in pain on this track. They have no chance. We aren't particularly great either, but like, you know, we at least have a chance. Compared to like the Ginettas who are just like in pain completely. First qualifying, they split into 2 qualifying. I don't even know if that's gonna work for them. It seems right now not everybody is here. With one off, we don't even have as much. No, they are there. Rosa and Ryan Sullivan, both with the Alpines, are here. What is this? I saw you. Why are you losing connection? Okay. Who's uploading on Monday morning, evenings, a bunch of data? Because this is now the second time second race in a row that I'm starting to have connection issues. Early on. I saw them, I saw the drop frames spike up. And I know from last time that this is. The thing is, if I want to qualify, I have to now stay obviously in the server. I don't have to like time or anything to, you know, leave the server and rejoin. That's just before qualifying happens. That just takes too long. But like, I can obviously still like do quali now, and then I have 10 minutes of break before I head into the race. So we're probably gonna use that part of the session to just compensate against that. Alright. Gonna reduce the fuel load on the car. Don't need that much ABS. Don't need this much tow, Jesus. Well, we probably want to run some, I think, maybe? Rear engine is odd. We haven't had a chance to drive the car really at all. We run a tad more cast on the front tires. We shall see from qualifying, I guess. How this is gonna perform. Yeah, let's see.
Green light, go, go, go.
Okay.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
One of the fun parts is this car's visibility out of the back is like utterly trash. We have no clue what is behind us because the firewall is there and they didn't fit a rear view camera and ACC for the car. So we're just flying blind completely. Yep, and there's its next set of. Whoa, can you just stop, please? Yeah, I don't know what it is Mondays now. I lose frames in massive droves. What is it with like telecom having issues on Mondays? It's like 2 weeks in a row I have the specific issues on this day. Why? It just doesn't make sense to me. If we can, I think, definitely set up the car, I think, a bit more looser. Oh, stop it already! I'm gonna restart everything, okay? Stupid internet, just hold on for the session and we're gonna restart the repeater and the router. And we just hope that it's like not the German telecom, because it's a bit too consistent, this issue. Which is just strange. It's like 2 weeks in a row, the exact same date. Granted, I don't do much on the network during the week, really. Brakes are actually getting cold from the length here, even from relatively short straights. Guess we're running too much brake duct for this. Although the tire pressure's alright. Temperature 24:32. Yeah, the brakes are like getting. It's very cold. Pressure are actually kind of high. This car has so much more grip compared to the Porsche Cup yesterday. That thing was just four-wheel sliding in every corner, but this thing just has so much more grip. I mean, I'm probably not going fast, but like... Oh, could you just stop already? Losing frames. 4 or 5 low.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
Barely beating out the Merc, that's not great. Is this all Alpines? I think there should be more. Yeah, well, yeah, I think there is all Alpines, but like, I thought there would be more GT4s. I lost a lot of time in this corner. Lost all the time there. As soon as I start pushing, I'm starting to have the same issues again. In some ways. The car starts sliding over all 4 tires again. Strange, I don't like that. Ah, and then one of the fucking aliens disposes of me. In a way that, like, I don't think I can even match. My tire pressures are going high, and way too high.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Be going into the pits and replace the tires. Oh, I think that's good. Oh, I butchered the final corner completely. No! No! I was so close to beating him. And then I just butchered the fucking final corner. It was right there. Rosa isn't even close to us. That's up here in the front. It's time there. Another few frames eaten. Num 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 num. Again! But I was just a bit faster. Just enough faster.
Session is now over.
Yes. Closer than I like, but like we definitely fought here with like some dull blades. Oh, nice, definitely got dulled here quite a bit. Not favorable towards us. Oh, come on, I was editing the setup. Stop throwing me out of my setup menu. I had reduced 04 of it. 06. Oh, come on, stop already, please.
Green light, give it all you can.
I think in general the admins are fucked up with the format that they're using here. It continues to just eat frames away, and I know that it carries into the race. So as well, it's just we went close to anyone in qualifying to be really affected by it. So these 08 on the rear tires, and stay with 06 on the front. I think that's a sensible decision. Do I want to close the brake ducts up? No, brakes were working, it's just they were getting definitely a bit cold-ish when the driving. There's a bit much camber on the rear right, there's not enough really on the front left. Front right, however, is fine. Rear right was too high, I said. The rear left is fine, I think, as well. So yeah, I think these values are fine now. Okay. Okay, now we don't have much time left. We need to save the setup now. And prep shutting down the I don't want to shut down the router because people are still awake here in the house. I can't just I might be the network admin, but like I shouldn't do that. Because someone might be using it. I mean, someone using it might be causing the entire problem, but you know, we're not going there. So yeah, let's just quit the server because we have to anyway. Get out. And then and there goes another fucking batch of frames. So, but yeah, the rebooting of the repeater definitely didn't fix it, so we had to go immediately towards the more, you know, lethal option, in essence. and just go in and tell it to get bent. Jesus Christ, what are you taking so long to do? Also, it's not willing to sync live on the preview on here. Because my browser is still slow. Because I want to test if my chat is working or if it's not. But like my browser seems to not want to load anything right now. Yeah, it's telling me the DNS has gone bad. Like, no, definitely hasn't. Shut up, Windows. The DNS server is still working. It's still in the network and still responding, I'm pretty damn sure. I would be very much shocked if the DNS server kicked the bucket as well at the meantime. Although it wouldn't be too surprising, we're talking about, wait a minute. Embarrassing. Alright, we need to load the setup anyway. Loads, do we have enough fuel? Probably we have.
20 seconds.
Oh god, we're like merged in another car right now. It's that bad. This is really uncomfortable. Could you like respect my personal space, you know? My dude.
Stay single file.
Also, could YouTube now finally decide to load stuff? Or not? Yeah, I think my stream has on this page gone live again, so let's just close this before with audio infiltrating my stuff. Yeah, EC is very confused by this situation. But yeah, we maybe put a car on pole, but like it doesn't matter in the end. They're not gonna fix this before the start of the race. Guaranteed they don't. Like, I put more effort into fixing my internet. Which apparently, it seems right now, was the router. For God knows what reason, it somehow had, like, suffers an aneurysm on Monday mornings. Like, we didn't even restart it last week, but it was fine for the rest of the week. But, like, now it doesn't work. But yeah, that's fun now. I'll definitely have some fun with the multi-class aspect of this race. I'm not carrying that much fuel though. But we'll have to pit early. guess he could belong in the formation in front of me, I don't know. No one knows what's going on. The admins have not replied to anything, they've not bothered. They said they're looking into it and it's like done nothing. Like, the clear answer is that we shut down the server again, restart with a single quali session, and run the qualifying again. Like, because this is a shambles, there's GT4s in the front of the field, this is just chaos immediately. Like, I mean, on the other hand, what am I expecting? These guys didn't have a functioning Discord invite link for like, probably months before I realized, then went on a manhunt to find the admin to tell him like, look, you can't even join your Discord server to run the events with. And then he would like, oh shit. And part of the problem is for these guys is that they don't have any social media like the guys who run this league. None seemingly have. None has like a YouTube channel where you could also reach him or something. Like this makes perfect sense. Just have a like, even if you upload some cringe videos of like promoting your league, like just do something, or like more sensible, like have a Twitter account. Even if you use it like once in a fortnight, just have one. Because then people can go like, hey, I want to drive this, but like your link is dead. Now that happens, and that even happened to... Now you're asking restart?
Green light, give it all you got. Car on the left, clear on the left.
Like, nothing is happening in terms of that, so we're racing, I guess. And despite qualifying on GT4 pole, we're miles back by the... Well, Sullivan is now just not. Oh, fuck off!
Got some light damage on the front of the car.
Why was that GT3 rolling across the track? Come on. I didn't need a bunch of damage additionally. Now I have 9 seconds worth of damage just because some GT3 couldn't hold brakes. There's a bunch of fucking network buffering there. What the fuck is this? Why is he teleporting backwards and forwards? Can we just have a stable fucking connection for once? You just teleport backwards. GT3 that snuck up on me. I have no clue when there's a GT3 coming up. I'm just like blind mine. Which is why I hate this car, because Kunos couldn't be bothered to fix the side mirrors to actually point behind the car. Could this guy stop teleporting backwards?
Car on the right, clear on the right.
Now I'm getting passed by a GT3.
Clear on the right.
Miz right now the order. Yeah, he's leading the race. So at least we got all the way up the order, but we took a bunch of damage because I trusted people to actually, you know, apply brakes and everything. And then I trusted people to not have, like, shit paying to teleport backwards and forwards constantly.
Car on the left,
What the hell did you do there in terms of a line into this corner?
clear on the left.
You drove a really strange line into there. Now he's teleporting again. You can just watch it. Back, forth. Oh, he tries to get a run, but we're both in Alpines. You're not gonna materialize a run here. It's just not happening. We're both all the way trimmed out. It's just not happening.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Get styled on, kid. Look, I look both mirrors. He's not behind me. He's 4/10 behind me. Like, he's 4/10 behind me, but I can't see him. I hate this about this car. I'm completely blind behind. And there's literally nothing you can do in terms of the settings to trim the mirror a bit further out or something. No, they don't give you mirror options like in AC. You just have to hope that you see something, or the radar pops up when he goes for a dive bump. Even I drove that corner just now very weirdly. Now he could get some sort of run.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Again, no clue where he is. I know he is there due to the gap, but like...
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Isn't that the other Alpine? Well, that's not in track limits, I can definitely tell that. He's not slow by any stretch. I improved my own lap time quite a bit.
Personal best.
Although it's not my quality times yet, and we're not that much more fuel carrying right now.
Car on the left. Clear on the
Why did I brake so early? Like, my car got slowed down a lot. It's really strange. My brakes work way better than it should.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Yellow flag in sector 3. Clear on the left.
I mean, at least my 9 seconds worth of damage are not damaging my straight line speed enough for him to actually beat me. Heck, he had to drop behind me because I'm out dragging him down the straight. Which, that's embarrassing. There's a car that doesn't have...
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
He seems to like getting aggressive on the brakes.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Compromise my exit here. He moved 100 meters. No, they don't care. They're not restarting. They don't give a shit. I would have given up at this point. You asked at the start, no one responded, so no one is gonna do anything. We're nearly 10 minutes in at this point. You're not gonna restart this race anymore. That's a bit wide. But we got away with just an invalidation.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Could you kind of just move your car off the track finally? Oh wait, mate. Oh, I'm running so much ABS, I've just realized. From still warming up my brakes. No wonder I have sort of inconsistent braking performance when running more ABS than usual. Kind of a second and then he suddenly came back this lap. He's definitely keeping me on it. I'm not changing tires or anything. How much fuel do I need to get to the end? 34 liters. Sure. I think I'm 38 in right now. My tires are actually getting cold down this straightaway. And go under pressure.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
we're gonna have actually lapping traffic come around.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
Like, I can't shake the guy behind, he's just stuck there. Just glued to the back of me. Lapping the exact same times as me. Like, I just can't quite shake him. But I am lapping about as fast as I would expect from myself. It's, I think, a bit colder than when I did the test runs on this track to see how the top speeds of all GT4s work out. And the Alpine was, I think, the third fastest car behind the McLaren. And not in terms of straight line speed, it's one of the worst, but like in terms of lap speed, the McLaren was the fastest, and then the Maserati. It's funny, but also the Maserati's time was like hell. Yeah, that setup was not drivable in full race conditions. The thing was very oversteer and unstable.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Okay, now he's positioned himself in the middle of the track. I think intentionally trying to force the race to stop. I mean, kind of understandable, he had a shit start. And the admins are just a fucking joke. They should have definitely shut down the server, restarted it with a single quality session and done the qualifying again. And just been like, okay, we fucked up. Let's do it like everyone else does. Because the reason there are two qualifyings is that... I mean, the thing is, the field was even more mixed up than it should be from a single qualifying. Oh yeah, right! It makes kind of sense, because the GT4s did Qualy 1, right? So we did get the Qualy 1 results for the starting grid for race 1. And then Qualy 2 would function for race 2. Because that's how the qualifyings work. Is the intended part. It's like you run Qualy 1, run race 1, then run Qualy 2, race 2. That's how what you can do with ACC. You can also run one quali and then two races. That also works. That's also not a problem. But two qualis, one race, that doesn't work. What I know already throws errors is if you run a practice session after a qualifying. I mean, one of the admins technically is should be driving GT4, but like, I guess they just didn't bother sticking around for their weird format. Figure out how it works. But yeah, that other driver just is not breaking loose from me. Like, he's lapping the exact same times as me. We're very consistent, both of us. Although I still find like some time here and there. But like, I don't find it on him. He follows me literally any gains I get. It's not that he gains on a different section. He like literally seems to follow me through every gain I get. It's just very strange stuff. Yeah, I mean, the funny part is, if actually the admins were there, they would like be able to yeet this guy off the server. Still, the grid was more complete chaos than it should be, because people did qualify in Qualy 1. I would be very interested in how the server logs look after this. But the grid looked very much like join order. Where is he right now on track? Sitting on the middle of the apex there. Sullivan lost a lot of time there. Well, actually, not much. Gap calculation got confused for a second. But yeah, there was effectively the order was determined by join order, which is still strange. Like, it should have at least applied Qualy 1 order and then dumped the GT3s in the back of the grid, or applied Qualy 2 order and dumped the GT4s at the back of the grid. But like, it seemingly did neither. It just threw its hands up and decided to do nothing. I mean, maybe something is written in the admin handbook about that you should run multiple Qualy sessions. I guarantee there's something written to this, but like, not for this edge case. They probably don't define it. Because they just tell you, look, run one Qualy for one race. You can run multiple races based on one Qualy, but don't do this. I'm not even sure if you could run 2 qualifyings and then 2 races. So all the qualifyings and then all the races.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Lost quite a bit of momentum obviously there, but like I didn't want to fight the GT3 for the corner there. Also, I think this league actually has only one admin. As far as I know.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Contact on SimGrid. You can't even contact them on SimGrid. Like, lol. Would you kindly slow down a moment? Considering I lost like 4/10 there with the dealing with the traffic. I guess he doesn't. And you see that this guy's not playing fair either. Like, come on, dude. No, you're not making an attempt into turn 1 after I got... Also, he teleports so badly there. Jesus Christ, what is going on with your internet? Hey! I had to dodge the car in the middle of the track, and you can politely return the position after that. He was... Fucking hell, why is he just...
Clear on the right.
Why is it ricocheting so much with him? It's not fun. But he lost the position again, so that's funny. Like, he just fucked himself completely over. See how he drove the corner.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
I mean, I have already my pit stop settings. Is he getting spun around, or is he actually maneuvering his car between laps? Because I can't tell. Is Ronnie coming in? It's definitely fair game to obviously attack someone when they get slowed down by like lead lap car, but like in these circumstances I would like not fight someone past them. I would even like return the gap. Yeah, they did say we're looking into it and didn't do jack fucking shit. But now we're nearly halfway through the race. Unfortunately, because I stream in VR, the message we are looking into it was never captured. So, we don't have it as evidence immediately. Okay, one of the admins now fucking bothered doing something, but not saying anything. I have one more lap of fuel remaining. There's an airplane taking off somewhere, pretty sure. I can hear it, but like I can't see it, it seems.
Watch out for fuel. Prepare to come in.
Yep. Oh yeah, I can't shake this guy, man. How long do we have till halfway? Yeah, we want to pit just before halfway. We will exit the pits just after halfway. You could say I timed this perfectly. And then I will remind you that I just took 40 liters because I thought the number was good. I didn't put any valve into this one. Stuff happens. Yeah, 1 second is not much, considering I'm not used to lining this car up. I think he continued on, probably. Looks likely. Perfect. Right, now we need to wait.
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Everything seems to work fine. Okay. Continue for now.
Mandatory stop. It's not clear. Come on, go, go, go.
That was not particularly the best getaway. There's a decent chance he will beat me out of the pit lane. We have to race him to turn 1. Although our tires are still up to temperature, so that's something. See how much we can gain on a Ginetta in the straight line, considering he's now at his top speed. He will not drive any further away at this point. Yeah, half a second. Can't make that up on a lap. Although that is mildly concerning, considering he lost half a second there to me already, and then lost another half a second the following corner. I'm gonna likely run at the back of him before the end of the lap. Yeah, he's on the pits, good. Yeah, that means at least I don't have to. He's still stationary? Still stationary? What the hell my phone was going off for? Yeah, he must be changing tires if he's this long stationary. Which, fair enough, that might work out for him, but I don't think it will. I don't think there's enough taste gain for that. I think he also fixed damage because he lost another 4 seconds more than I would expect. Brakes? Nope, we're not getting any. Fucking hell, this guy went back on me because of my off-track excursion. My brother in Christ, it's blue flag and you definitely should go a defensive line into this corner. That was a perfect hairpin to let me by. Nope, we're not doing that. Come on. You're on the blue flag. Just driving at the side of the road is not gonna help me. You know, it doesn't fucking help me. That's going defensive more or less. Let's see, that's your intention. At that point you would have been served on the outside line. That cost me quite a lot of time because I went off track for once. Bleeding time bones. Focus. Get the laps in. It's the first though. It's not the end of the world in this sense. Just not driving away at all from him. Like, I know I can do better than this, but like, I'm bleeding time or crazy. Maybe he was on the money with changing tires. There's the person to blink first. I didn't really have a choice. A whole lot of 11 laps. I think we can do that. More like 12 probably, but hey. If I can reduce his gains to half a second a lap, he's not gonna reach me. He's driving the wheels off his car, man. I'm like literally, because I have the delta up, this is literally like best times. Although actually my delta might be to my session best, not the overall best. There's quite a lot of time on the straight here. Wait, how did he suddenly evaporate 8/10 of a second? What happened there? Like, we were 7.5 in front and then just suddenly boom down. It sometimes doesn't make sense in the slightest. I mean, we're also a bit slower onto this lap, but like, we're not that much slower. And the only good thing is that he has to also lap the back and get by the other guy, which will save us some time. Get last lap at this position. Oh, he has lapped the lapped car now, and has been lapped by the one of the other elite lap cars coming by. Yeah, we didn't have that much GT3 action this race. Genuinely. 7.8, it's gone up a lot. Now it's shooting down off the sun. No, it's staying stable. I don't know what he did, however, in the first few corners. To close down the gap massively last time around. The Janetta driver has a drive-through now. GT3 Porsche is coming in. There's another GT3 in the front that has a drive-through, but like... might end up. Nah, the GT3 is far enough ahead. We don't have to deal with him. He's too far back to actually make a move there. In more hectic situations, the lack of rearview mirror would definitely be a massive downside. Right now it's not. It's concerning and it's definitely costing me lap time, but like... you just don't see it. Like, I know there's a GT3 behind me. Because I know. But where is completely up in the air. Basically coming back by us. Yeah, actually, you know, the last GT3 is about to lap us 4 seconds behind. Because we are P7 overall. So there's only 6 GT3s left. I mean, there might be more at the back. But I don't know. I don't care enough.
left. Clear on the left.
Definitely didn't make contact with him, but he definitely got squirrely. Yeah, how long is it left? 15 minutes. Well, that's definitely not English. Whoever typed that into the in-game chat.
Faster car coming down behind you.
Hello, tires. Nope, not gripping up tonight. Still having those issues that sometimes I drive into a corner and the tires just go nope, and you go all four wheels off. Like just all four wheels just die and you fly off. Really strange issues I've been having recently with that. Definitely a case probably of overdriving the car. Down to 6 seconds at this point, and there's still 11 minutes. That would be faster. I mean, he has been pushing me the entire race, it's just I just have not been able to really get away from him. He's however not as skilled of a racer as me. Aiming with the short end of the stick. Even if he's faster. Which he really kind of is. First stint this was more equal. Second stint now this is more. Yeah, there's a lot, I think, probably also in the setup still for this car that you can do to get it faster. I mean, he probably isn't running zero wing like I am, because I have zero reason to run more on this track. I think his suspension setup might be a bit better than mine. Well, there's also a decent chance he's still is running aggressive preset with slight modifications like I am, so it's like, I don't know. Yeah, the car washes at times over the front end quite a bit. But then again, you have corners like this and drive a bit too hard in and the car will just lose also the rear end. So it's like, you know, a bit more balanced. It's otherwise very balanced to drive this thing right now. Definitely no complaints really from me. The tires are still holding up despite me having slid them around the entire circuit. Not quite a bit. For 50 minutes now. And they're still holding up nicely. No wonder this thing is like utterly overpowered. It's like you can drift the thing and it's like... get away with everything. But he had a brake bias or something. Because he's definitely faster for like turn 1, turn 2. I think. At least even compared to my best times. This go around will still be juicy after this. That'll be interesting. It's a bit sad, like the last few days I've been actually having chat engagement and stuff, and it's like today nothing. But I'm actually winning again. I'm not in just constant pain. People turn up for V-Track and the other series to watch me suffer, and then when I actually having a good day again, it's like no one turns up. Sad.
Faster car coming down behind you.
And it's a bit somber after that weekend. Otherwise, I'm relatively happy. But I mean, me being happy, it's like I've seen a few clips of that Ferrari anime. And it's like, yeah, I think I have about the immutability of that elf at times. Although I should probably watch the entire anime, but I also should, you know, finish Onimai from February, when I kind of like had a moment and fell out with, not a moment with Onimai, but like a moment in general in real life, so it's like... sending me messages now as well. It's fun stuff. Yeah, after that weekend, it's just... I mean, he did gain 4 seconds on me throughout the stint, so it nearly justifies the tile change. Nearly. Considering he lost a bunch of other time in the pit stops, it's like, well, it's not as good. Keep flying in the low 05s. Don't have that in them anymore. 4 minutes on the clock. Probably 3 laps. You know, you pit a bit earlier for fresh tires and like he probably could actually get me. And don't fuck up the pit stop, right? Yeah, you would actually have the pace advantage. On the other hand, your tires would also be dead at the end of the race as well. Probably less dead than mine. So it's like, I mean, I'm losing half a second already in the first sector. So it's like, yeah, maybe you can do better. Also, again, I have kind of a hand tied behind my back with my aero damage at the start of the race. Without that, I would probably go even faster. I don't think it's doing me too much bad in terms of pace, but like still. Come on, we have a massive straightaway here, like. It's not helping. Let's be real about that. I don't know if P3 is gonna lap us for the end. Maybe him. I think it will also me, because we're... Again, we're gonna have 3 laps to go at this point. Another Janetta on the back, got a drive through. Precisely, we have 1.5 laps at this point to go, as I expected. And my brakes are cold as ice. They get so damn cold on the straight. I was kind of looking forward to doing more streams this week, but if no one turns up, then I might just, you know, not do them. You know, I can do other things those days. Although I think I really want to do probably another dwarf stream, playing more Deep Rock, but because I enjoyed playing Deep Rock, right? So. Playing more Deep Rock is kind of fun. I wanted to play some Deep Rock last night before I go to bed, but like I ended up not doing that. GT3 has pushed himself past him. Oh, he got right through. Well, that's changed the complexion of it, because I think he will actually lose the position to Smortions then. Mercedes in P9, P3 in class, P9 overall. It's the final lap, mate. You knew how many track cuts you had, and you didn't need to push even because you were not catching me. It was clear for the last 10 minutes at least. Like, sure, try 20 minutes of like catching me, but like if you collect track cuts too many, you just okay, fine, I should back out for like the last lap. Or 2, or 3.
Car on the right.
Hello, Stealth GT3.
Clear on the right.
I have an idea of like I could probably do a SimHub dashboard that like can locate cars behind me and visualize them. Like my car. I can probably do something, although SimHub probably can't do this properly. Can't do this idea justice. But I am definitely starting to finalize plans for the replacement of that software.
Excellent job. What a race. See you in the pits. Bring it back home.
Am I good? Or is it just no one good turned up today? Which, you know, probably is also the case. But considering I've been beaten by nobodies the last few days, this is a hell of a change of pace to win again. One of the issues of racing is like you start getting addicted to wins, and once you stop winning, it's just, you know, feel shit. But he actually kept P2, despite everything. Smortions was too far back to actually capitalize on the position. By 2.2 seconds. That's unfortunate for him. Man, yeah, post-race time is very short. Yeah. In fact, that wraps it up. That was a fast race. Let's see what else is here interesting. Let's see, how does the Discord look? Because that's part of like the more interesting, huh? Is he still on the Discord? Probably not. No, he's not on this one anymore. Who pinged me? Oh, that's... Oh! Why is my chat not showing then? I sent a message into my own chat before and it's like, it's not... Well, that's fun. Yeah, over here it's working fine! What the hell, YouTube? It's probably because I had to restart stuff. Because I had restarted my internet, so the chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to unable to reconnect. Please try again later. And like, I would assume that it like tries again at some point, but unfortunately at the time just before. Yes, I found out now finally. Oh boy, there was all the messages, and I was just like, yeah, I'm sad you're over here alone. I have a completely blank chat. Is even that test message in there? I don't think it is. I don't think the test message is in there. Let me just showcase that. I don't think the test message even made... That's the wrong scene. Where is it? Here it is. Here's the chat that I had. Yeah, I think that one didn't go through. It would go in front of B-Lib's first message. That can be seen here, 9:33 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Lucas, I have bad news for you. What is the bad news? What is the bad news? You're saying? Ugh. But the thing is, actually hooking up a new chat window is like actually complicated. I would have to, because how it's hooked into my VR, it is actually difficult to replace it effectively. Actually, can I reload the page because of this pop-out window? Can I like do a force reload or something? Because if it just reloads, then I could probably get it to work again at least. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could have just pressed reload and that would also have ensured that the chat works again. Oh, that's pain. That's pain. We've done goofed up a bit here, again. I fixed my internet before the race, but like, you know, lost the chat completely, and I thought it would work. I wanted to check, as I said, I wanted to check before the race, but I tried to like load my own stream, and it just didn't want to load the stream anymore. Because the DNS server just didn't respond anymore at the time. It's like, okay, fine, we don't have time. I can stream, I'm connected to the server, we're not asking questions, we just run. And just hope that this entire thing works, and apparently it didn't. So, great. You didn't say banana. Why would I say banana? Why would I say banana? Right, let's get off the server. So yeah, I guess if you give me a meta car, I can actually succeed. Even with a bunch of damage on the car. Because, you know, at least there's something. Even if it's kind of cringe still anyway. Just read the chat. Wait, which message? There's so many. I scroll briefly over. Kalte Bremsen, damn. You just could. Alamo, he found out. Oh no, it's so bugged. No, I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm good. I don't really feel bottomish. What happened here? 17 minutes have passed. They can't just restart it. Yes, that was my point. Lucas, where's your pit window? Jesus, that guy needs to go. Machine, you lost the chat. It's so unfair. I think he has a problem on his chat. Yeah, maybe. Yes, I have layered issues. Anybody who can't read this is a bot. Well, looks like, yeah, I see. I see. No, I will continue denying that. Is that info news slope noises? Somehow you don't say banana until the end of the race, your bot. Okay, I'm starting to get it now. Do you need to say banana as well? Yes, but feel free to just be a bottom. Yes, you guys had some fun with me while I was looking. I lost my chat at like... Well, it is done your bottom well, at least for today. Well. Does it matter for today, considering I'm, you know, it's still the November. So we have to wait still. Still have to wait. How many days is actually left in November at this point? Oh yeah, there's still 10 days left. Good. What do I do now? Affected window, I mean, I can still service people. We just aren't allowed to do it ourselves. God, I really need to be careful with saying things like that. I can definitely contribute to a loose conversation quite badly, but like, let's not do that. Let's not do that on YouTube. They're a bit cringy about that. Right. Oh yeah, right. I wanted to sign up for the Can I sign up still? Do we have slots left? Yes, there's slots left for this still. Right. Or do I actually have time this Saturday? That's another good question. Let's ask this software here. And yeah, it blings about quite a lot. Oh god, a Lego store, that makes your wallet cry, definitely. But in comparison, you found some manga. I hope it's not just some translated German. I actually own a few volumes of manga translated into German. Even though it's like, I don't know. Thank you for delete this. Okay. Good. Now I want to check now. Yeah, I don't have anything this Saturday. I have oh yeah, we have the upcoming events. We have the event, the DC fundraising. We need to definitely sign up for that badly. There is obviously, we could run the Intahara Qualy 24 hours of Paul Riccard that is hosted this weekend, because Christ it is. Because someone is insane enough to host something like this. But obviously I'm not interested much. But yeah, we definitely want to do the DC fundraising race. Need to hit up Chris for that again, because that's boys. I've been, God, how many years in a row have I been successful at this? A lot is a good answer. Like, I've been the femboy German racing VTuber. Yes, and I'm actually reading champs compared to during the race, because I'm dumb and that technical issues, because always scuff will always come to bite your ass. Right. Okay. Good. Registration. Scroll down. Because I'm signing up for something on Saturday. You might be able to think of what it is. You might be really able to think of what I'm trying to sign up for. Where's the car? There it is. Yeah, we can't just pick a number anymore because sports subscriber stuff. Right. Also, how in the hell am I the highest rated driver in this grid? How? I mean, I'm sure if I would compete on equal grounds in this. As far as the pace is from these people, like especially in the Italian Grand Prix, where like freaking hell, 46.9 in qualifying. It's just like, what the hell are these people? And it's like, oh yeah, how high is she rated? Well, actually, it's not sorted by rating. It's chaotically sorted. I see. Maybe she's higher rated. Where is she? Mike Derringer. There he is. He's a bit lower than me. How the hell is she? Oh, Anna Rose doesn't have a rating for some reason. Or at least doesn't have one associated to her. Yeah, she has a similar high rating as me. On some grid, not some grid, SGP. I'm currently trying to get over my Merc curse. What do you mean about Merc curse? What have you done that you cursed with the Mercedes? I mean, I was trying to get over my slump of results over the last weekend. I'm not sure I'm really over the slump yet. I mean, I won the race today, but like, this was a no sense of dominant performance. This was, it was like the other competitor was faster, kind of. First stint we were matched equally completely. I just outraced him, and in the second stint he took tires and then was slightly faster, but like he barely made up the ground that he lost with the pit stop, changing tires. So it's like, yeah, but this guy pitted 3 times in 10 laps last time we drove a Merc. How? Also, are you doing this on iRental or are you doing this on ACC? The issues with the Mercedes. To any in the with the Merc, that then I either can't drive it or I have worse of luck while driving my stint. So we're talking about you probably preparing for the curses of both. So you're still trying different cars out for ACC, I see. Not picked your new main, I guess. Rental ACC, Beetle Adventure Racing, all popular sims of course. Beetle Adventure, what the hell is Beetle Adventure Racing? This is the first time I've heard of this. What the hell is this? Oh, it's an N64 game. That game is like a year younger than me. Holy frick, is this old? You could buy it from Amazon.com for $40. Okay, sure. Beetle Adventure Racing is a racing game released by for the Nintendo 64 in 1999. It was developed by Paradigm Entertainment alongside EA Canada and published by Electronic Arts. Each vehicle in the game is a Volkswagen New Beetle, which was released the previous year. I just don't know how to progress in this game. The physics also so nice that when you pull the red to make the car understeers. I mean, if I could get my hands on a German copy of this thing, I could actually play it, because I have an N64 actually. Although I should fix the controllers, because I bought one that had like GT4 knockoff controls that all have like some sort of issues with the thumbstick. So that's fun. Racing ist toll, aber ich habe ein Skill-Problem. What would actually be the German word for skill? Do we have one? What would be like the German translation for skill issue? Well, I'm right now translating into Japanese on DeepL. That's not working. German. Skill issue right now. When you just type skill issue in translated German, it translates into Geschicklichkeitsproblem. And yes, this is one word. We're not fucking around with finding out. It's Geschicklichkeitsproblem. So we have literally a word for skill issue. Fähigkeit would be a translation for skill. Fertigkeit would also fit. Qualifikationsproblem. That would also fit for like a that would be qualification. So you don't have the forklift certification, so that's a certification issue, a qualification problem. You lack the qualification to drive the forklift, so that's a qualification issue. But you're unable to drive the forklift, well, that's a Geschicklichkeitsproblem. Right. Okay, then, what else do we have in terms of funnies? What else do I want to do? Or do I want to just go to bed and call it a night and come back tomorrow? Because tomorrow I wanted to do some well, what's it called? Doing some Deep Rock Galactic again. That's on the agenda for tomorrow, definitely. Playing some Deep Rock. Yeah, and hopefully having a bit less technical issues. God, like that's just like no, we're gonna have more. I guarantee at that point. But yeah, otherwise, that's die Gefahr im Gleis on my car. John is a jedes einzelne Dinge einzeln. I think this is not right. Einzelndige Problem. Yeah, that's not quite. I mean, yes, it's not a German word because you glued some words together randomly. But you can in large parts do that in the German language, and it's perfectly fine. But, like, I don't think you would write it this way. You would write jedes einzelne Problem. You would remove the dingen. The ding. To get this one working. Is the thing then? I don't even know why you would glue this onto the einzelne. Because einzelne is a single, right? Well, if I don't misspell myself right now, einzelne is a single item. And like The thing, obviously, you know how because Einzeln is the simple form. But, like, it depends on, like, what is your word that you're connected with. And it's like, jedes einzelne Problem, jedes einzelne Auto. Or, like, the Einzelgänger. Usually use einzelne. I don't know. I don't have a degree in the German language. It's just like you just kind of make do with like. No. You use the ne. The ne is there. It's needed in this context. That's how you spell it. Obviously, you would spell it like actually 3 separate words, not one. But the German language is also at the same time lol just glued together and it just works. we don't mind too much. I think there is a specific term for when words are when you create a new word by putting two together. There's like it's called some sort of writing technique is referred to it. In the German language it's just standard operating procedure. Yes, you don't say. I don't know where even you would use Einzelnding. I don't even think this is a word, really. Jedes einzelne jedes einzelne Sache. Jede einzelne. In this case, it's jede. You would not use the S. Jede einzelne Sache, but it's still einzelne. Guess who might be getting a DD wheel? You're buying a DD wheel? Which one, Jordan? Which one are you buying? I did drive a bit on a Moza R5. Not much. I don't know, it's like, it didn't feel too different from my T300, honestly. But also, like, I was like, put my index on for the first time and I was like, yeah, this is not too much different from my, Windows Mixed Reality that I was using before, and it's like, I think I tried the mixed reality a bit later again, and it's just like, wait a second, there's like a massive difference, and it's so much worse the mixed reality than the index. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of just things that are a lot better. You're like, oh yeah, I mean, is the image quality that much better? It's like, yes, it is. Like, you could, like, see the screen door effect massively on it. But yeah, does Moza have an is it have grade below R5? Because I think my brother has an R5, actually. And I've tried it, and it's like, yeah, it exists, I guess. I have driven it. It's like, and I drove it for a bit, and it's like, you know, it's smooth, I guess, but like also like I don't know, and I look at the settings software and it's like, what do you want to tell me? I don't know where the hell to set any of this shit. Okay, it's just weird. I don't know. It's just, it exists. It's a decent software, I guess. It's a decent wheel, I guess. And it's probably better than a T300 if I use it for more than like, I don't know, a few minutes. So yeah. Right. I think, as said, I think it's a decent time to like tie this up already and do a end the stream and then come back tomorrow for some Rockin' Stone Brothers. Because, you know, the dwarves are calling us. Will be better than my G4. That's probably, like, definitely. Thing is, I've realized is like the T300 is genuinely like one of the greatest of all time wheels, just never existed. It's just a work. It's just such a workhorse. The rims are relatively cheap. It's not perfect. It has quite a few hitches, but like it's just the force feedback is decently smooth and everything. But like the thing is, I do remember having a swap from my Thrustmaster T150 to the T300, and it's like, man, that was an upgrade and a half. Like how much smoother the T300 was compared to that. That was massive. So yeah, you probably will still experience a massive jump because, you know, you go from, I was using a hybrid gear and belt drive wheel. You're going from a completely gear drive wheel to an actually sensible drivetrain and a direct drive. So like that's just gonna be a massive upgrade for you. Well, for me, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I've driven it. Like I can't tell, but like I'm not sure if it's just like me, my brain being like just not enough emotions to convince me. My emotional numbness results in me being unable to correctly judge that things are actually better than I'm using. Till I go for like a while with it and try the other one and the old one and be like, oh, wait a second, that's a lot worse. A 6-year-old G920. Man, you've had your wheel probably longer than, you know, me. You probably had your wheel longer than me then. Although I didn't have a T150, I had a TMX, but like those are the same things. But yeah, the T150, the TMX, I think, yeah, I bought it in 2017, so that thing is now 6 years old. But my T300, I think I bought that in 2019. I bought it for $300, and that one has lasted me a long time. I had to replace the pedals on the thing because the pedals didn't last. I had to replace the spring in the original sets quite a few times. Well, actually, once I replaced the entire spring set and they died. Then again, just when I bought these here that I've been using, they've been good. And yeah, I bought an SHH shifter, and that one has served me. I think I bought that one in. Did I buy that in 2019 or 20? I think I bought that maybe even early 2020. That shifter, maybe. But yeah, I think I haven't had that one that long. Although, actually, I think I was using. I'm not sure if I used it actually with the T150 already. You're not using the stock Logitech pedals. Which pedals are you actually using? I don't know right now. Off the top of my head, what you are using again. I mean, I'm using T-LCMs. I mean, that's a thing that exists. And works. Right. I don't know how many of time I'm now saying that, like... Oh. You sent me a link there. Sims use the same as your TLCMs. I see. Great choice then. Also, I finally saw that Greg sent me something, and that's an image of all the stuff he bought. He bought a... What is that, a Huracan model? A Lego Huracan model, some Clone Trooper helmets. Also Lego. A volume of Data Life. What is that? Looks like Hatsune Miku, but like a bit odd. The other one I don't know. And then some like Nendroids. Interesting. I don't actually have any anime figurines. I have a lot of, as people know, I have a lot of plushies. I have a lot of VTuber plushies, and I have some acrylic actually of some VTubers. Like, what's her name? I have Pikame. I have acrylic from what is her? Nina Kosaka. It's the Mosal 5 over there. Bundle or both? For 300 Great British pounds, how much is that in... How much is the pound right now? Is it completely worthless, or is it actually worth something? Yeah, the question is if the British pound is worth like 2 or 3 euros right now, or if the, you know, if the Great British pound is right now worth 20 pence. 20 cents or something. It's like, that's always the great question. Is the euro converted into pounds 20 pence, or is it the euro converted into pounds? Yeah, I mean the G9 23 is quite expensive in general already. Like, they're overcharging on that thing. I did see on Amazon with the Black Friday deals, they are selling Thrustmaster T128 for like 120 euros, 128, and 248, or whatever their fucking number is, because they have weird numbering schemes. Those ones run for like just under $200. They're still selling some T150s also. Although I don't, just staying clear of the T150s because the grips on those, they don't have those round rims that you can't exchange. Those don't have. They have areas that have. Well, the areas that would match on my open wheel rim, the just outsides where the 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock positions, you have a short range that is rubberized in those areas, and the rest is plastic off the rim, and this rubber can crack and peel off, and that happened to me after like 1.5 years of usage. So that's why I upgraded to a T300, where this issue never happened. The rubber is still perfectly fine on that rim. It's completely rubberized, the rims for the T300, but like, it's perfectly fine. The only problem on that rim is that the plastic cracked on the shifter, so it's like, I can still use it, but like not really for driving cars that use flappy pedals anymore, because I would have missed shifts and everything. But the like That's why I bought the open wheel rim for like 130 euros or something. And I've been driving with that one a lot since like a year ago. 114 euros, Jesus. Fringes, I'm trying to get. That's the base, the round rim, and the ES Formula. Yeah, that's a really great deal. Like I kind of like the not round rim that I have. Although it's not too different, the open wheeler rim for the Thrustmaster. To a round rim. But like it's always great to have a round rim. So you can do regular driving, especially when you have actually a working quick release system, because the Thrustmaster system is not a quick release system. You have to screw the screw in, because otherwise the wheel will untie itself while you're driving. So you have to screw the damn thing in. In case you do, but with obviously Moza, you can just swap the rim out in like seconds, and that's not a big deal. 1048 for the bundle here. This is amazing. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, still, it's just, I mean, you're in Brazil, so like that's just, I think the Brazilian import tax is already not helping, and then you know, you get utterly mugged, and also by the manufacturers as well. Yeah, what are they right now charging? They're charging right now 550 euros on their website for the Moza bundle, which is the wheelbase with table mount, the ES round rim, and 2 pedals. But that is tax excluded, so I would have to calculate the tax on top of that, and then we're probably going over 640 at least. But yeah, I should drive with my brother's Moza a bit more and try it out a bit better. But yeah, let's just calculate briefly German tax on top of that. Yeah, 650 with tax in Germany. Which is funny, they're reducing the thing down from 639 to 550, and it's like all the savings are gone because they're eaten back up by taxes. Usually the laws in Germany, you need to actually include the tax in your pricing, but I guess if you specifically say VAT excluded right behind the price, you might actually get away with it and don't get immediately shot by us. Don't fuck around with these people. I'm leaving this circus. Oh yeah, I guess. Okay, Alpha wheelbase right now. How much did you charge for just the wheelbase? Yeah, just the wheelbase is already like 329. It's including any other things that you would have to obviously put on because you would need a rim. Oh, there's an R3 bundle. Yeah, right, they do have an R3. I'm not sure my brother has actually an R5 and not an R3. No, I think that's an R5 that he has. The R3 does look a bit different. Oh yeah, right, the R3 isn't even released yet. They say notify me. The R3 is not even out yet. The R3 is a 3.9 Newton meter motor. Honestly, I think 5 is like the minimum. Having felt the motor. You kind of want to have the peak, even if you run a bit lower because you run endurance, you probably want that like the ability for the peak forces. How the hell are you a 10th quicker in the Lexus around Spa than the McLaren? I can do in the McLaren 18s around the circuit. What are you smoking? And next up, I'm beating you with the writer. That is obviously if you're driving Track GT. If you know what I mean. It's Lexus power. Yeah, but I mean, the McLaren is decently fast in the straights. It's genuinely really good around that circuit, and I think it gets also in the BOP gets also a massive nerf for that circuit to compensate for that fact. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's the trigger on my right hand index controller. I should play, what's its name? Oh god, Lucas, brain, please finish the sentence already. Half-Life Alyx, yes, I should try Half-Life Alyx again. Maybe, like, nearly a year removed from when I started this challenge, I might finally be able to beat the game without dying once. Like, I'm sure it is possible. It's like, it's a very possible thing to do. It's not difficult to actually beat this game this way. Holy shit, like, okay, you're genuinely under threat for me to beat you with a writer. Although, actually, I'm not too sure. You should probably still be faster than the writer. Not by much, but, like, it might be. You are not going particularly quick, I can tell you, around Spa. Here's some pace you're leaving on the table, my friend, and maybe, I don't know. Come get me, big boy. Well, I'm bringing the writer. I'm not bringing it to B-Track, but, like, I'm bringing the writer to Spa. That's happening. I signed up for it now. Right. Alright. Okay. Let's finally get this off. We've gone on, like, I think longer nearly than the race with just chatting afterwards. Which is hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I started the stream just before we headed into the race session because I had obviously my internet connection issues. And well, the race was an hour long, and now we are probably like 57 minutes after that now. So yeah, we had to still more racing, but like. Slowest driver and check. Well, let's show up to the track to the GT race, because I did sign up for the race this Saturday. Track GT, Season 3, Round 8, Spa, and I'm in the writer. So yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna have likely some Deep Rock Galactic. I don't know if we're gonna stream on Thursday or something. I think I wanna stream some coding there, and then we tie up the week with Saturday and Sunday with Track EU. Right. Okay then. Good night. Bye bye.